Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories, where we are here in Geo Fulcrite and we've got a big rock to deal with. And also Uragon. But, I mean, no, that's definitely not an Uragon. We totally can't tell already, right? So, while we do need to talk to Naviru first, this is like the only town in the game where you can do some mining without needing to be out in the field, but I think we might need to do this guy's thing first. There you go. Yeah, at some point, a mining spot starts showing up here that you can mine yourself. It's useful. Okay. Seems like this should lead somewhere, but it doesn't, because it's really just a support for the track. Hang on just a moment, my battery's gone red. There we go, charger plugged in. I much prefer when my battery is not red. For some reason. Oh. Yeah, probably. I'll take a book of combos, sure. Yeah, those are very useful things. Have we gotten to 50 poogs yet? We have. It's a lot of poogs. Just making sure I scour every last inch of this town. That is a very low-res texture on this very low-res hunting horn right there. So down here at the docks, we've got not a whole lot going on. There'll be at least one quest coming from down here later on, though. Hey, buddy. You need some help? Ooh. Hopefully I can get more Plesioth scales, because I do need them. That's not a Plesioth scale. I know I could have kept fishing, but meh. Takes time, and I don't gotta do it on camera. So we could take this all the way to the other end of town. And it's nice that it exists and can be used for such a purpose, but we don't want to go all the way over there just yet, because there's still people to talk to over here. And then there's a big empty space over here. But then there's a poog right there. And I'm not about to pass up a poog. I wonder how many Poogies I've missed so far. I'm sure it's a non-zero amount, but meh. I'm not going to really care until I get to post-game. So I guess now we should go talk to Naviru. I guess. What's up, buddy? To the mine path. So my goal is to get to the part of Dovan Volcano where we can actually gather eggs before I finish this session. Because I'm going to want to farm up some eggs there. There's some good stuff available. Have you now? So, new place means new gathering. And unfortunately, we're off to a fairly bad start. At least the anti-burn talisman can actually be quite useful here. But for now, we just gotta smush some banahabers. I need to find out what the songs for this hunting horn are. Because until I do, there's not much reason for me to be using it. Does it, like, say anywhere? No. Just says that it's got Tango of Vivacity. But how do I make Tango of Vivacity go? It would be under combos, because that's what shows everything else, but... Oh, check them in the rider menu during battle. I guess that makes some sense. Seriously? You were too high altitude to be fought just there? Ooh, yay, we can start getting good ore. So... Wow, really? Just 2? Well, that's pretty nice right there, actually. And then this is pretty solid as well. So they both start with speed, and then it's speed, power, tech, or just speed, speed. Which unfortunately means they're not terribly useful against banahabers, but let's give it a shot. And maybe this one will manage to survive long enough for us to use it. Oh yeah, if Wrath is using evasive stance. Unfortunately, the melody doesn't actually do its effect unless the target survives. That's unfortunate. Lost out on some free health. Oh well. Onward we go. And honestly, Wrath is going to get plenty of use later on. Let's use this lovely lady for a while. So that's a rock that is impassable. Looks like she's going for the Banahabra. Oh, she's going for nothing. Free health. Okay, it's going to get annoying if she uses power charge every other turn. We'll see what ends up happening. Is it speed power tech or speed tech power? Speed power tech. Either way, it doesn't matter right now, because we're getting to see something that we've never seen before. Amazing how kinship abilities can completely change the environment you're battling in. Hey, look, it's our first red Konshu. Well, let's start over here. Yeah, sure. It's a shame slag tops are never rideable. So is this single target or all target? Ooh, it's all target. So while I would be able to replace our Gendrome with an Iodrome here, I'm pretty sure. I think Iodrome's got jump still. I'm not going to. Mainly because we would just replace it with something else before too long anyway. Oh, we don't have a Rock Smasher. Oh well. I feel like Diablos should be more than capable of smashing those rocks, but I guess it isn't. Oh, hey, Ioprey. Yeah, I might need to get rid of Power Charge in exchange for something else. I mean, it's a useful thing. It's just... Oh, by the way, she's poison immune. Thanks to some stuff I done got her. But, yeah, it's just... I prefer having my monsties attack every round. Because if they attack every round, then... Well, they're doing damage every round. And if they're doing damage every round, then they're adding to our kinship every round. But every round she uses that is a round she's not adding to our kinship. And sometimes that can be the difference between life and death. That Ioprey is... apparently, if enemies win head-to-heads, they still die. That's good. I guess it's only us who get to survive with 1 HP if we win a head-to-head. Probably something to do with our amazing kinship. And I need to get rid of this poison. Let's just use an antidote herb. I've never seen one fail outside of combat, so... yeah. And let's just move on. Don't need to fight no open hobbers. Not anymore. So, got some more Conchu, some more Benahabers, some more mining spots, some more breakable rocks. Apparently we're really going to need to bring a rock breaker in here. If only I had just stuck with the Kutku instead of the Peko. But then again, the Peko is way better in combat. In my opinion, at least. No way. An elevator can let us change floors? Never would have guessed there, Naviru. Hooray for Catavan. Now to grab what's grabbable before we continue on. Seems there's not much grabbable. There's a Poog, though. I feel like having my face stuck between her horns like this is perhaps not the best position for us to be in. I mean, I know we've got that bond of kinship, but just doesn't seem the safest. Ooh, it's an Iodrome. Okay. Lady. Oh, I can't even tell her to do anything else. Okay. Tigrex? Zamtrios. I feel like these guys are weak to ice. Oh, not ice armor. We don't use our back attack to freaking buff. We use our back attack to do as much damage as possible, sir. So let's just make sure this Io Prey ends up dead. And then we'll swap you on out for... Yeah, let's do Tigrex for a bit. You're going for me, which means I gotta use tech, which means that I'm throwing away my combo. Oh! Look at you using power. Oh, let's go with speed. Yeah, let's do speed again. And hey, let's give this a shot. It's a guaranteed kill. And we haven't seen it before. Again, environment completely changed. So ordinarily this would not be a fire type thing. It would just be raw energy breaking up out of the ground there, but since this is a fire Tigrex, it was a fire typed kinship attack. Probably could have stood to paintball the guy, but meh. We are going to be having a little bit of a tough time early on in here, unless we use Ratha, because our other two really heavy hitters are a little bit underleveled, and Zamtrios is weak to fire, which most things here are going to use. But thankfully, at least our Blos here is immune to poison, so she can probably handle Iodromes pretty well. Yeah. Overheat is literally just the hot version of Frostbite. And thankfully, we do have Cool Mist. Can we make more? I think we can make more. We can make more. And we ought to. We're gonna probably want a few more. That ought to do it. What's up, Poog? Poog, let me talk to you. Kind of bothers me that there's Bulldromes in here. Like, I don't need Bulldromes. I sincerely don't need Bulldromes. So, like, get them out of here, please. Anything in here? Okay. So taking this will bring us somewhere. Unfortunately, it doesn't let us stay out in there, because that's where we can actually get eggs here. But we are on the other side here, which is help enough. Beauty shrooms are nice and all, but I need more nitro shrooms. So if we go this away, there's a junk pile for us. And some Macalite. And then what's across the bridge? Anything that we care about? Oh, hey. It sure is. So we have to follow the prescribed path. A little unfortunate, but it's not hard to do. Just means we gotta go here. That's all. And now that we're in here, this Conchu's gonna attack us, but it's gonna miss because apparently it sucks. And we are going to sneak up on this sleepy Iodrome. Or pair of Iodromes. And seriously, lady, you don't use your freaking back attack to buff yourself. Because it only lasts one round. So let's just go on this one. I see they did not like the thing that I did there. So let's switch to Black Blos here just because she's poison immune. Okay, so this one is not going to be a head-to-head, which means if I do power on him, we lose nothing for it. I should put on an anti-poison talisman if I've got one. So let's not use it on him. He's probably using power. Oh no, he was using speed. Either way, I wanted to use this. Okay. Now we've seen it. Nice try there, buddy. No matter how many times you try, though, it's not going to work. Let's get rid of this poison while we can. That's one down. I really wish we had something else that we could tell her to use so that these power clashes could be more useful to us, but alas and alack. Oh, hey, we can go get an egg. I mean, I don't have an iodrome yet, so I might as well. Though what I need to do first is slather some potion all over myself. And then, let's go get us an iodrome egg. Kind of want that bone pile. But I also don't really want to deal with Khonshu. It's just a little time waster. Though I do need XP. But Khonshu don't give enough to really be worth it. Okay, depending on what gatherables there are, giving it its beauty sleep may or may not be the best idea. And I certainly like ore and bugs and rare bones and even regular bones sometimes. And I don't think we've gotten many seeds from around here. And it woke up, so we might as well grab the mushrooms and herbs as well. Getting us that heal. It's got to use power eventually. I guess it didn't have to use power eventually. I sure do love ioderm violet scales. Smelly for sure, but light. Smelly for sure, but light. Smelly for sure, but light. Okay, they're all the same. We could have gotten a slightly heavier one. I don't think we could have gotten a smellier one. Okay, let's just bypass all this stuff and get going. Oh, look. Hi. Outside. In the mines, you ran into Manelger's assistant. Just as Captain Simone said, the doctor's hideout should be just through here, so chase the assistant. But what about this Poog? I mean, I want the Poog. We're going to need a lot more Dragonite than that, though. Excuse me, Slacktoth, just grabbing this ore. Wasn't even worth grabbing. Sorry to bother you. So why do we have to get off our monster to get in this if our monster rides it with us anyway? I guess it's just so that we don't have our head up so high that it's at risk. Because, I mean, sometimes the ceiling might get lower. I don't know. I wonder how long we're going to ride this thing. What's in the box? Okay. Surrogate gems are actually pretty nice. If you know a huge attack is coming, you can use one so that the attack hits it instead of you. Though that, of course, assumes that you move before your opponent does. There sure is a catavan stand. Also, hey look, it's Manelger. And also, hey look, it's a path that we can just not walk down. Can I open the box before we enter into any scene here? Yes. Ooh. Hey guys. How's it going? You doing all right? Long time no see. I mean, yeah. Is it? Oh, hey, look, it's a very familiar looking rock. Yeah, I'm fine. Did the entrance open up? Yeah, that's because it's here now. Okay. And where, pray tell, do I get a flame rock, huh? Dr. Manelger was here after all, and the rock that was blocking the way. Wait, it moved? Now that the route is open, you're able to meet up with Dommel and the others. If you bring him some flame rocks, he will destroy the rock with a big barrel bomb UG. Okay.
Yeah.
So just a thing to note with regards to the name Ultra Barrel Bomb UG, or no, Big Barrel Bomb UG. It comes from the Japanese name, which was something to that effect. Oh, hey, look. We can actually do something here now. Where does this take us, I wonder? But yeah, the Japanese name for Big Barrel Bomb L+, or a Large Barrel Bomb Plus, that's what it is effectively Big Barrel Bomb G. But they call it Plus for us in the U.S. because reasons. Well, in the U.S. and elsewhere. I'm not actually in the U.S. right now. Need to remember that. But for us in the West, it's Large Barrel Bomb Plus. But yeah, in Japan, it's just Big Barrel Bomb G. So they tack the U on there because it's Ultra G or whatever. So just a little holdover from the name being slightly different in Japanese. Yeah, I know that's the switch. Can I hit it now? Switched. Let's go. So, got a catavan stand, got a big old chest. Got a cat who will let us take a rest. Now, they said 100% Zenny back guarantee, but you don't spend any Zenny to use it. So, that's like the easiest guarantee in the world to give. Like, that's like saying free donuts, money back guarantee if you don't like it. Well, you didn't pay any money, so yeah, whether you like it or not, they lose nothing if they give you your money back. Other than perhaps positive publicity. They might lose that if you didn't like the free donut. Oh, don't you worry. This thing's gonna explode, but good. And then we'll possibly end up having a very silly thing happen, but that will remain to be seen. And actually, before anything else, I should really check the status on some of these monsties. Does it tell me what kind of food they like? No, it doesn't. We would actually have to look in the in one of the guidebooks to see what kind of food they like, because it doesn't explicitly state it there. It might elsewhere. Like in the Monsterpedia, it might. I'll have to give that a look. Just real quick. Monsties. Nope, it just does not say what kind of food they like. That's unfortunate. Because you see, I want a little bit more XP on these delightful little friends of mine. And yeah. Well, this is a rice dish, which means it doesn't have meat in it. Black Diablos will probably like that. Because depending on how much they like it, they actually get more XP from these things. And getting a little bit more XP is not the worst idea here. Just because I want to be a little bit more ready for some things that are coming down the pipeline here. Seems Tigrex doesn't care too much about fish, but neither does Black Blows. That's unfortunate. So this is salad with meat and vegetables. That was 400-ish. That was also 400-ish, yeah. How about you? Also 400-ish. Well, let's just get her one more level with these. Get him one more level with these. And let's move on. How about the shroom and larva? Hardly anything. Hardly anything. Extra fresh sushi? Hardly anything. Dragon noodles? Hardly anything. Yeah, I guess we're not really getting much else. Oh well, at least we got a level or two for each of them. That gives us a slight boost here. Yeah, clear out, guys. Or I guess we can just stand right here. Turns out it wasn't a rock at all. Okay. Let us make that Uragon be Uragon. So, those powder stones, they can be dangerous if left alone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to smush it. Also, seriously, it's got Sav Thunder Breath? So this is not great. We don't want to let the Uragon break too many of those because they can hurt. And also whenever it doesn't have any, it'll try and put one on the field. And this thing's not going to take much from our hunting horn because it's a fire horn. Which is unfortunate. But at least we can do some. So I'm feeling like we might be definitely using the wrong Monstie here, but Zamtrios might actually be a good idea. So basically every time we kill the Powder Stone, it's going to set a new one on the next round. So killing the Powder Stone does get us a free round against the Uragon. And a round where it can't explode the Powder Stone, which is also nice. It's probably going to be using power or tech. Ooh. Okay, well, at least I chose right. All right, let's not power charge right here, Blos. Uh-oh, the rock is targeting us. That's totally fine, actually. All right. That's very good. Sure. Oh, yay. I made the right choice. Time for a level 3 one of these. So while it is almost certainly setting up another rock, let's do some healing here. Ooh, that's bad. Blast is very bad in this game. It does huge damage, and we don't have any means of curing it other than initiating a ride and soon. And unfortunately, this Uragon is going to be setting up another rock right now. This is going to be good for us right here. Yeah, we're about to explode. That's gonna hurt. Yep, there was the explosion. So now let's hop on here, because yeah, I don't want to explode myself. And we can stay on this thing for a while. Unless it uses multiple tech attacks. You can't get me blasted while I'm riding. What, do you not want to set up more rocks while you're pissed off? Is that it? Ah, did just enough to knock us off. Do I really want to use a Mega Potion right now? I think we'll be fine with just a regular potion. We were indeed fine with a regular potion. So now it's got another rock. That's totally fine. It's almost dead. So, I ordinarily would use my kinship attack right now, but it risks making the funny thing not happen. And now here's the funny thing. We are still in combat until we kill that powder stone. And oh boy, it's targeting us. Yeah, we're in combat with a rock. There's no monsters for us to fight against. It's just a very aggressive rock. And until we kill that rock, we are not allowed to leave. So let's use a Fiendish Cyclone to end it. And now we'll get to see the rock just sitting there. It deserved it. Yeah, Powder Stone defeated. We defeated a rock, you guys. We defeated a rock. It was a little iffy there, whether or not we would be able to kill the rock, but we managed it. The large rock was actually a modified Uragon. Menelgar and his assistant ran away toward Devon Volcano. Naviru is acting strangely again, but now you must slip through the lava and give chase. And hey, I got my 10 combos with a hunting horn, so we can actually swap weapons now. Which is good, because using a fire weapon in the volcano is not actually the smartest plan. So let's just use this for now. We don't have a hammer really worth using at the moment. So now that we're here, we can actually start really picking up eggs. And I see a rare nest. There are definitely some monsters I want to get here. Like, I want to get an Uragon and a Brute Tigrex, if nothing else. But it's going to have to wait until next episode, because this one's over. Join us next time when we dive into some dens and also try and work our way to the top here. See you then, friends.